Absolutely, and people have personal lives, and it's well, it's easy to say, don't involve your personal in your work life, but it's a very difficult thing to do as well. So sometimes we do forget that people might have stuff going on in their own lives. People move on, and all of a sudden a new person comes into that role in the company and doesn't see your business to be as valuable as the previous person. So there are elements of that as well.
Yeah.
But I think I've always found that there's no use keeping hatred and negativity about somebody moving on. I think you've got to accept that and look and think, how can I learn from this? And how can I get better from this? And there was times that, clients left us on a very bad note, completely unexpected. Some that didn't even pay, the thousands of pounds they racked up in accounts, not to mention any names. And, that didn't mean that we were not going to look at what we could have done better as a company. So I think it always starts with what's going on at home before you look anywhere else.
Do you think, because I've been fortunate enough to be in business and grow and scale and adapt and be in a position where I think there's always some people who are saying like there's something going on in the economy or COVID or et cetera, et cetera. I mean, is it a mindset thing as an entrepreneur, as an owner? Because I've always been of the mind of like, yes, there's stuff going on, but actually your output can then fix your like if it's a revenue problem, then there's a solution for it. If it's a marketing problem, you can fix it. It's down to you to fix it, regardless of like the economy's in bad shape. A lot of people have said to me like the creative space is challenging right now, in comparison to maybe when like COVID was really good, for example, where there was loads of money floating around. But it's like, actually, I think for me, you've got to focus on what you're doing. And I think that's the key. But I mean, in your experience, is it kind of a catch-all kind of, they're just saying it because, the economy's hard, or as maybe as an excuse?
Look, I mean, there's no doubt the economy is very different to pre-COVID, but then it's also very different to 2009. When there was a huge crash, right? So, I mean, that's just a constantly sort of evolving, situation. Yes, I do believe it's very difficult now to do business, no matter what field you're in. But there are some fields which feel legislation change particularly, they feel it a lot more than some businesses. But I think you're right to say you can navigate through anything with a very positive mindset.